Hi! So today I want to practice because it's Saturday. I want to practice my checklist, which is a list I need to be checking all the time because it's really important. So I've dedicated my weekends to practicing this checklist and reading the news and stuff. So what I'm gonna be doing right now is to first I want to choose a time frame which I'm going to be trading in. Let's see, 30 minutes. Let's say I'm going to trade in a 30 minutes time frame. So I've chosen my time frame, it's 30 minutes, so I'm gonna multiply it and select the time frame, which is 3 to 5 times of the 30 minutes that we want. Okay, so I'm gonna choose 2 or 3 hour time frame. I'm gonna go for the 2 hour. Okay, now I am going to choose this indicator, apply it, the Ichimoku cloud, and I'm going to first do this, modify, for it to be seen a little bit clearer. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is that I am going to hide the candles, then I am going to go back to the year 2022. Okay, I went back too much. Okay, this is the year 2022. I'm going to put a vertical line here. Okay, then I want to zoom out. Now I'm going to start doing the static lines, which are really important. You need to do this all the time or you're gonna do some things wrong in your trading process. So it's really important that you take your time and do this every time you want to trade. Okay, so what I'm going to do is that I am going to put the line wherever the baseline and a cloud are straight line. And then for the second time, I'm going to do this another time and just do the summit and the bottom of these clouds. So the clouds are our dynamic lines. So we only need to be doing the static lines here. And my symbol is XAUUSD, of course, because this is the symbol I've been practicing on. So see here, it's a little bit tricky, but you don't need to be exactly precise, but it needs to be accurate, you know what I mean? So So here it seems like I'm putting a lot of static lines here, which is okay because we are in a higher time frame, and that's why we actually chose a higher time frame to not like be distracted by the details and stuff. So it's okay to put a lot of static lines in the higher time frame because you are going to put it back to the original. Okay, so as you see here, I'm at the current timeline right now. So I am going to go back all the way to the vertical line that we put here, and here 2022, and we're going to start doing another round of static lines. Like this, so that I can like recognize them. I do this, and then when I'm done, I set back the time frame to the original one, which I want to trade in, and I correct them. So I have reached the current timeline, and we are done now with the second round of static lines. Now I am going to unhidden the candles and put back the time frame to 30 minutes. As you can see, it is actually really accurate, and that's why it's really important to practice your static lines and do them all the time. Never drop this part of the checklist. So we are done with this, and now we're going to see if it needs a little bit of correction. Okay, so now that we are done with the static lines, because today is Saturday and the market is closed, I won't be really going much far on my checklist. So this is not the whole thing. This is just the first part, which is about the static lines, and the dynamic ones, which you don't need to actually put it here because the clouds are the dynamic ones. After that, if I want to trade, I will look for, I will analyze the candles near my static lines. For example, here. And I'll analyze them and predict any prediction I want to do, and then I look for the classic patterns, and for all the approvals I need to have from all the knowledge that I've gained so far. So if I need my RSI, I'll apply that. If I need my demos, I applied that. If I need another Ichimoku for my gold line, I will do that. And so far I have been applying all the things that I've learned to my chart whenever I want to do any tradings, and it's actually really helpful. So do read and do practice them all the time, because you will be needing more than one element to approve your strategy, or your prediction, of course, when you want to trade. So keep in mind to practice all the time. Everything that you learn every day, just practice them. See how skilled you get over time. So that's it for the static lines and the first part of my checklist, which I always keep in mind and always practice. Now I'm going to check the news to see if there's going to be any news for next week. I need to set a date. Now we can see okay, so I'll only check the news which are about USD currency and are red. I obviously do take a look on the orange one probably sometimes, but the red ones, which are about the USD currency, are important for me. So we have here, on Monday, we have a news here, which is ISM service PMI. there's gonna be one on Monday. Another one on Tuesday. And that's pretty much it. So I checked the news for the next week, which is really important that you do on the weekends. So that's pretty much it for today's video. Hope you find it useful and you been able to do a quick practice with me. Of course, as I said before, these videos are only the records of my practice sessions, and I put it here so that any of you guys who wants to have a practice partner would be able to find one. Yeah, that's it for today, guys. Bye.